Hey everyone, welcome to this webinar. This is Ryan Hauser. Now, I don't normally do a face presentation here right at the beginning of the webinars, but since most of my webinars are usually done from my Ryan University, which is an online membership that I actually give away for free for people to come in, utilize, learn from, and make multiple sources of income. All right, but today's webinar is going to be based on one of the companies that we have in RU that is just taking off and is absolutely crazy, and I've had such a huge demand for people wanting a webinar basically just on this company. Okay, so since there's going to be so much cold traffic on this webinar, you guys I can see are still coming in here, so I'm going to get started right away here. I'm just going to try to switch this over, but the reason I wanted to do a personal hello to you is for the simple fact there's so much cold traffic here. Some of you may not know who I am. Okay, so my name is Ryan Hauser. I've been doing online marketing for lots of years. Now, the first 3 years I wasted over $70,000 and still was not making money online. Okay, so what I have then done is I've taken my online knowledge, my strategy, my marketing methods, and I base them off of honesty and transparency, because that was my biggest struggle when I was starting to make money online, is the scams or the fake screenshots of income proof, or people making memberships based off of stuff that does not work anymore, but what worked for them the year before, and then it stopped working. So then they're like, what do? So then they go and build a membership and they base it off of their past success, and then people like us go and buy it while the strategies don't work anymore. And so I have actually developed Ryan University, and I give it away for free, and all of the marketing strategies in there not only work, but they work currently. All right, but anyways, this is not about RU, but there's a good chance that you're getting on this webinar today from RU. All right, so anyways, this webinar, I'm just going to try to switch over here, and it was nice meeting you. For those of you that are still coming in, maybe one day you'll see the replay and you'll be able to kind of get the intro, but I wasn't just going to sit here with my face showing on the screen and while I wait for everybody to come in. So anyways, just let me switch over. I'll try to switch over to the screen. I don't normally do the webinars like this. So anyways, we'll see you on the webinar. Let me see if this works here. Okay, there we go, I think. Let me know if you guys can still hear me and see my screen. Yes, okay. All right, good, loud and clear. All right, cool. All right, so the company is gladiacoin. Now, this is the one that is basically just blowing up, and it's all my webinars are talking about now, because 100% of the people are making money, and it's just that cool. Like 100% of the people that I'm getting into gladiacoin are not only making money, and as you can see on the screen here, it says double your Bitcoin in 90 days. Okay, with this company, you're able to double your money in 90 days without doing anything. You basically come in here, you create your account, you can walk away, and you will get paid daily until 90 days, and your money doubles. I mean, it's just that simple. However, if you want to recruit and actually build a business, you can knock those 90 days down into 2 days. You could double your Bitcoin in 2 days. Okay. But also I have developed a strategy, which I will get more into detail with at the end of this. But with my strategy, you can do the same thing here. Is you can set it up one time, walk away, and come back. But the difference is my strategy will take that 90 days and knock it all the way down to 42 days. So it's pretty cool. We'll talk about that a little bit more. I'm just going to turn off my sound on here so that we don't get interrupted. All right, so the company is called gladiacoin, as you can see here. Now, Bitcoin is a new reality. Bitcoin is what we call cryptocurrency, which is basically digital money. Okay, now, one thing I want you guys to understand real quick here, because it'll help you as we move forward here, is there's no reason to fear digital money, because digital money is the future, it's the now, and it's going to be taking over. Your paper bills and stuff like that are more or less a thing of the past. Now, to put the proof in that, okay, how many of you right now from your jobs get paid with direct deposit into your bank? All right, so it doesn't turn into cash, does it? Then you pay your bills with online banking. Still doesn't turn into cash. It's like 90% of money already today is digital money. It's transfers. You pay your car payment through your online banking. You buy things with credit card. That's digital money. Okay, so you're already doing it. The only difference is Bitcoin is there, and there's other cryptocurrencies, but Bitcoin is by far the most valuable and well known. And how valuable is it? Well, at the current rate of this video, it's over $1,200 for one Bitcoin. Now, why is Bitcoin stable? Well, there's only ever going to be 21 million Bitcoin. And as of the recording of this video, there's only 16 million Bitcoin out. Now, when you have a limit of something, that is when the value goes up, okay? Like, for instance, Lamborghini, if they only produce 2 of this one model, that price is quadruple what a comparable model is going to be, okay? It's no different than gold. Gold is valuable because there's limited gold. However, you want to devalue gold. If somebody finds a huge mountain full of a ton of gold, it will affect the price in a negative way of gold. Okay, well, it was just I think last week where Bitcoin finally passed the value of gold. Now, that's why Bitcoin is so valuable. Okay, now there are people very high up in companies that are predicting that one day Bitcoin could reach as high as $500,000 on a Bitcoin. All right, so obviously there's money in Bitcoin just having Bitcoin, but I'm going to be showing you a strategy where not only is it with Bitcoin, which makes it amazing in itself, but the fact is that literally you'll already receive a payment in less than 24 hours from when you create your account. All right, so I'm going to try to stick to the slides. I don't normally do webinars on slides. I'm as transparent as can be and just like to kind of, put stuff out there. But I'm not going to answer questions until the end of this, just so I can kind of stay focused. And I'm just going to kind of whip through these slides a little bit just to educate you, not only about Bitcoin a little bit, but also mainly about gladiacoin and what an amazing opportunity it is, okay? Now, Bitcoin has become one of the largest emerging global internet-based forces in recent years. Its ease of turning it into real money or even shopping around the globe has created a new generation of entrepreneurs who are trying to get more Bitcoins and monetize them to achieve a better lifestyle without a government or financial institution giving themselves an incredible financial freedom, okay? Now, there's already countries right now that are labeling Bitcoin as their currency. I mean, it is, I just can't say enough about Bitcoin. I just love it, all right? Now, how is gladiacoin designed for you? Gladiacoin was born exactly to meet this basic market need of Bitcoin owners to be able to earn more Bitcoins and monetize their existing Bitcoins in the shortest possible time. In our case, we're going to double, the company is going to double it in 90 days. With my strategy, you can take that 90 days down to 42 days. Exclusive benefits. gladiacoin offers some unique advantages that will do a lot for your Bitcoins, okay? Duplicate, obviously, in 90 days, all right? You can duplicate the plan, the value that you have chosen in just 90 days. There's no tedious activities, okay? You guys are not going to be having to view ads or anything like that to basically have your money doubling, okay? Your Bitcoins are duplicated without you doing anything. Literally, just create your dang account. All right, complete automation. This platform is completely automated. It is actually one of the smoothest sites I've ever been a part of. It's absolutely amazing with over 30,000 members, and it just runs so dang smooth, okay? Now, you also have other income opportunity. You have the binary network. So you can accelerate your results using the power of the binary network that distributes anywhere from 5 to 15% of your shortest leg. Binary meaning 2. So if you're going to be referring people, you basically have a right leg and a left leg. And whatever volume is in those legs, every single day you get paid out the shortest volume. So if you have like a volume of 3 Bitcoin on your left and 1 Bitcoin on your right, you will get paid a binary the next day from the of 1. Okay, now what you guys got to understand is that goes as deep as you can go. I mean, for instance, like I'll have people like 40 people below me, and if they go and upgrade their account or they go to renew their account, I'll receive binary from it. It's absolutely amazing. Binary, I'll be honest with you, binary is where the real money is. I mean, there's not even a multiplication factor to show you how much more you can make in binary than the doubling. Okay, and that's what makes it so amazing. And of course, you get daily payments. Every single day, you will get paid. Now, there's only one caveat to that, and that is as long as your account, you are owed at least 0.03 Bitcoin. Okay, if you're not, then that's okay. The money will just stay in your account until you get to 0.03, and then it will pay you. But yes, the system pays out like clockwork every single day. All right, so you got real-time tracking. You have a complete back office at your disposal. Everything's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You're able to go log in and see exactly how much is on your left leg, how much is on your right leg, what your account's sitting at. I will show you one of my accounts towards the end of this presentation real quick here. Global presence. Powerful servers are located in Singapore, and they operate our sophisticated systems on a global platform. Guys, you need to understand this is worldwide. Worldwide. There's not a single country that you cannot recruit somebody to. And one thing I want to know, why another reason this is so powerful is, guess what? 1 Bitcoin in the US is the exact same value as 1 Bitcoin in China. Okay, and that's what I'm getting at here. Bitcoin is globally the same value. Okay, so there's no such thing as an exchange rate. You want to go sell something for 1 Bitcoin, it costs the person in China 1 Bitcoin. Now, granted, 1 Bitcoin in yen will be, if that's their currency, I can't remember, but will be, you know, whatever value it is. But the fact is, 1 Bitcoin is 1 Bitcoin, where you can't say the same. Like, for instance, 1 Canadian dollar is not the same as 1 US dollar. Okay? So it just makes it for ease of selling and value and stuff like that. Okay? Anyway, simple and easy to use. Everything has been designed to make it easier to manage, including accessing our platform via a computer, tablet, or mobile phone. All right, so you can double your Bitcoins with gladiacoin. You can use this platform to the whole planet, like I was saying. Now, let's introduce some gladiacoin details so that you can better understand how we double your Bitcoins. Okay, this is how gladiacoin doubles your Bitcoins, is able to double your Bitcoins. It's in the art of trading. You guys, I'm sure, have heard of people trading. I mean, there's so much different types of trading out there, and the most successful traders are using very, very sophisticated software, because I mean, software, you just can't beat software. I mean, you cannot manually trade faster than software. All right, so you maybe have already heard some alternatives to multiply your Bitcoin earnings, with mining being the best known of them, okay, and the most widespread. However, mining is becoming increasingly expensive, concentrated in large Chinese groups, and with the increase in the number of coins created, has also become less and less profitable. For this reason, gladiacoin has found a better way for Bitcoin trading operations, okay? Now, Bitcoin trading is when you buy and sell Bitcoin to make a profit. Okay, just like people in the stock market, they'll buy and sell stocks. They try to buy low, sell high type deal, and then they keep that profit, okay? So basically that's exactly what gladiacoin does, and then they exploit the difference in price on different exchanges, okay? And they keep the change as free money. So we'll get more into that here. Now take a look how it works. If exchange A has a Bitcoin price of $700 and exchange B has a Bitcoin price of $800, you can take advantage and exploit the price difference by taking the difference of $100 for yourself. I mean, literally, guys, it's that easy. It's buying at the 7, selling at the 8, okay? You simultaneously buy Bitcoins on the cheaper exchange and sell Bitcoin on the more expensive exchange. Now, you guys don't have to really understand how to do that, of course. gladiacoin does it all for you, and that is how they're able to then profit enough in order to double your money every 90 days. So if you buy 1 Bitcoin USD, $700, on exchange A, and you sell it for the 800, like I was saying, on exchange B, you'll still end up having 1 Bitcoin, except you also have additional USD $100, okay, that you didn't have before, and that's free money. I mean, literally, all you're doing is you're taking the difference out, okay? Now, if you have time, you can do this all day long, keeping your starting amount and multiplying your earnings. An important point, the more capital you have, the more profit you make. Now, understand that, please. The more capital you have, the more profit you make. We have so many people that are in awe that come into gladiacoin, and they're just like, dude, how can they do this? That's the sentence right there. The more capital you have, the more profit you make. Meaning, the better they make gladiacoin for us, the people that don't know how to trade or want to trade or have just basically the ability to trade, we're basically giving them our Bitcoin. That gives them more capital, which means more profit. And trust me, they're making a heck of a lot more profit than what we're seeing in the doubling in 90 days. It's just absolutely amazing. Now, gladiacoin trading specialists. gladiacoin is composed of a group of highly specialized professionals, okay, from all over the world who operate a large volume of Bitcoins. Now, this group of people has decided to expand its activities, and for this needs larger, bigger volume of Bitcoins, all right? That way they can maximize their gains. Therefore, it's only fair that these profits be divided among people who contribute to this expansion. That's where we come in. When we buy a package, say for 1 Bitcoin, they're going to double it for us in 90 days. That means we will get back 2 Bitcoin. But guess what? The company's obviously going to be making way more than that extra Bitcoin in the 90 days, and that's why it makes them so profitable. All right? It's no different than any other store around the world. When you go buy a chocolate bar at that store, I'm telling you, that store did not pay what you're paying them. Okay? They're making a profit on it. Well, gladiacoin is making a profit on our money. You can bet that. In this way, part of the profit is divided among people, thus ensuring the contracted plan value doubles in 90 days. Double the value even faster. If you just sign up for a plan and wait 90 days, your Bitcoins will automatically double into your system, okay, without you having to do anything. But you can achieve this even faster by using the incredible power of the binary network, by telling people how to benefit our proposal too. Now, I'm going to show you an example of one of my, I don't even know how many accounts I have, but I'm going to show you just an example of one of them, and you'll see how the proof that it can double way faster than in 90 days. With the high doubling power of the binary network, you can double your Bitcoins in 80, 70, 50, 30 days, or even in less time. And guys, with my strategy and marketing lessons that I give away for free, I mean, you can literally double your account within a day. Okay, so show our platform to your friends, earn up to 8 Bitcoin a day, guys. Okay, so the highest plan that you can get, you can actually earn up to 8 Bitcoin per day. Right now, that's a value of $10,000 a day US. I mean, it's not enough to live on, but it's a good start, right? That was a joke, by the way, for those that are just like, well, what do you mean that's not enough to live on? Anyways, also earn with binary network and double your Bitcoins in less than 90 days, okay? So to qualify for the binary network bonus, all you have to do is personally sponsor 2 people, one being on your left-hand side and one being on your right, okay? So as you can see here, we got Maria on the left, we got Annabelle on the right, and that qualifies however the heck you say this name of voice. I don't even know why we didn't change his name. All right, so anyways, now you guys can actually buy positions in there, so you could qualify your own account with just 0.1 Bitcoin if you want. You could go buy one account at 0.05 Bitcoin, another account at 0.05, put one on each side of your account. You are now qualified for binary, okay? Now, in this example, you have earned 15% from the miner side, okay? So you're the guy right there. We're just going to call him Voice, Vok, whatever it is. But anyways, that's you, okay? Now, say you've sponsored Maria, and she's on your left side, and you sponsored Annabelle, and she's on your right side. That qualifies you from binary. But in this example, you've bought the maxed package, which is Spartacus 7. That costs 4 Bitcoin. All right, that allows you up to 15% binary. All right, now guys, you understand that. That's the max package, but I'm going to show you how you can get way more than 15% binary on a single purchase and not even have a 4 Bitcoin account, but we'll show you that in my training. However, let's just stick with the slides. 15% binary. Now, Maria came in at 0.3 Bitcoin, a Spartacus 3. Annabelle came in at a Spartacus 5, which is 1 Bitcoin. So you have 0.3 on your left and you have 1 on your right. So the very next day, when they do the calculations, you will be paid 15% of the 0.3 Bitcoin, okay? And then if you didn't get anybody else in, the next day you will show a 0 on Maria's side and you will show a 0.7 on Annabelle's side. You don't lose that binary. that leg, okay? All it does is it pays you out to your shortest leg, and then it drops that to 0 and it minuses it from the higher leg, okay? Very, very cool. All right, so now you can expand your binary network, okay? You can help your sponsored people to also qualify in the binary. And guys, trust me, you want to do this because guess what? If Maria comes in here and sponsors Mario and Claudia, okay, and look at Mario's putting in 0.5 Bitcoin, Claudia's putting in 0.1. All right, Maria is going to get a binary on that point, basically paid at 0.1 the next day, but guess what? That 0.5 that Mario put in and the 0.1 that Claudia put in, that's a total of 0.6. That is what is going to show on your left leg. Okay, so remember, you still had 0.7 sitting there the second day from Annabelle, if this was a second day occurrence. So you still have a 0.7 there. Well, now Maria sponsored 2 people, which put 0.6 on your side. So you did absolutely nothing. You didn't even log into your damn account. And you're still going to get another 15% binary paid on the 0.6. You guys see what I'm saying? So you get paid binary on the total volume that comes in after you, whether you sponsored those people or not. All right? So it's just freaking amazing. I can't say enough about it. gladiacoin, choose your plan. It is important to note that the Spartacus 1 plan does not have the right to double the amount in 90 days. Okay? That is the very first account that you can buy. It's only 0.05 Bitcoin. Clearly, I suggest you do not buy it. Why? It does not double in 90 days. The only time the Spartacus 1 plan should ever be bought is if you just don't have enough money to go and buy 2 Spartacus 2 accounts to qualify your account. Then you can buy them and then upgrade them later. Okay, there's no problem in upgrading them. All right, but if you have the money, you should always start at a minimum Spartacus 2. Why? Because it doubles in 90 days for doing absolutely nothing. Okay? I show more of that in my training on how to maximize this system. So here's the available plans. As you can see, you got the Spartacus 1. It's 0.05 Bitcoin, which currently is like $60. All right, now, as you can see in the first line, do not double in 90 days. So the only benefit of this package is you can still earn 5% binary. So you can still make a lot of money with it, don't get me wrong. Okay, but you are maxed out at 0.1 Bitcoin daily. Okay, so the most you can make with this account is 0.1 daily, but yes, you can upgrade no problem anytime. Then you get into Spartacus 2, which is 0.1. This is where it starts to double in 90 days. So if you're just coming in here and, sorry, my slides look a little blurry right now, unless it's just my eyes looking at the screen. But anyways, you guys can get the gist. You can go to the website and you'll see this exact same slide. But anyways, starting at Spartacus 2 and all the way up, you will double in 90 days without doing nothing. Also, as you notice, the binary goes up. Spartacus 2, you get 6%. Spartacus 3, you get 7%. Then you start jumping up by 2s the rest of the way. All right, your Spartacus 4 is 9%. Spartacus 5, 11%, then 13, then 15. All right, and then it shows you your monthly limit that you can make. Now guys, just to kind of give you an idea on your monthly limit, like 240 Bitcoin, for instance, a month with Spartacus 7, okay, at the current rate of Bitcoin, that's about that's over $300,000. That's a month, guys, and that's just with the one account. You can have as many accounts as you want. All right? So let's just move on now. So basically, it's very, very simple. All you have to do is you can click the link. You can, okay. I'm not gonna name drop a domain in here because I'll be allowing you guys to also use this presentation to help get people under you. However, there will be a button below this video below this webinar when we're done, wherever you're seeing this webinar. If you're live on it right now, or maybe in the future it's a replay, there'll be a button somewhere. All you gotta do is click it, and it's very simple to create an account. All right, and then it normally takes less than 30 minutes. You're all 100% set up. I mean, to be honest with you, it takes me like 2 minutes. Okay, but so I mean, if you're new and just really, or even just kind of getting used to turning on the computer, it still won't even take you 30 minutes. It's really, really simple. All right, so I want to thank you guys for listening. Obviously, right now this is live, clearly, and I'm going to be answering your questions, but maybe in the future I will release this for you guys to use for your downline. And so if it is a replay, all you got to do is, you know, the person that sent you this, well, there's going to be a button anywhere on this site. You guys can click it. I will start taking questions now so that I can answer some of your questions and hopefully get you a little bit more comfortable, okay? Real quick, like I keep having a lot of people, there's as I've been noticing, glancing, that's why the odd time I stutter a little bit because I'm watching the questions come in as well. And the biggest question that I've seen is, you know, you want to see my account, okay? You want to see one of my accounts because every time I mentioned, I'll show you later that I can't wait to see it, okay? So I'm just logging in here on the other screen, and I'm gonna bring it over real quick, okay? And the reason I'm gonna do this, so here's what I want to show you. Let me see if you guys can see this. Okay, now what I want to explain something to you guys. Now, when I got into gladiacoin, I was misled in the simple fact I was just told buy the highest package that you can afford and then work it. Okay, well, that's not true. I have developed a strategy that maximizes your earnings in gladiacoin. I mean, maximizes it. I'm going to tell you something. I would probably have earned 10 times what I've already earned if I would have used my strategy from the start. But nobody knows my strategy. Nobody has figured out my strategy. It took me time to manage through the system, and I bought lots of accounts, tried a bunch of different things to see exactly how it works. And guys, I have perfected this strategy. All right, and I'm going to show you. Now, in this account here, let me just scroll down here. Computer's being just a little bit glitchy because we're live here. Now, as you can see, this plan is a Spartacus 7. Okay, now I've been in this gladiacoin for, I think I'm just under 2 months. Okay, and I want to show you the difference. Now remember, according to everything on the website, you double in 90 days, right? Well, I've been telling you that the binary is so powerful. I'm going to show you why. Currently, I'm sitting at 60%. Now, what happens with these accounts is when you get to your maximum, you can see here, the Spartacus 7, the maximum I can earn is 8 Bitcoin. All right? Then all I do is before the next cutoff, I just renew it. So I'm going to put another 4 Bitcoin in. I've already doubled my money. I've already been paid my 8 Bitcoin. I now repurchase, like renew the account for 4 Bitcoin, and then I get to double again. Okay, so anyways, like I said, I'm going to show you the date. I can't remember when I started, but I'm going to show you that in a second. We can find out. And I'm going to show you down here. Look at how much money this one account, just this single account, has already made me. 44.85 Bitcoin. All right, now let's just see how much Bitcoin is right now. I'm just going to go over to a new window here. We're going to hit 1 Bitcoin into USD. And currently it is $1,232. So let me just show you how much this account has earned me. I'm going to take this. I'm going to put into here. So this one account has already brought me in. And I'm not saying it's sitting on the internet. I'm saying it has already paid me $55,303. So how long has it been? Well, let's go find out. Go to my earning statements. My very first payday was March 22nd. Okay? As you can see, I've got, right here, March 22nd, paid 1.1 Bitcoin already. You guys can see the payments. The red is what you're paid. And guys, look at the difference here. I want to show you something here. This is your trader bonus. This is the part that pays you every 90 days, like every day, but doubles your money in 90 days. So to double a Spartacus 7, they pay you 0.0888888 Bitcoin per day. This is the binary. You guys see how much more powerful binary is? Look at that. It's paid out over, what's that? Over 100 times what my trader bonus did. So as you guys can see, my binary is always higher than the trader bonus. So that shows you how much money. So April 22nd, okay, so it has been less than, what are we in right now? What is that? Or pardon me, March 22nd. What are we in right now? I don't even know what month we're in. Ooh, that's kind of funny. 1 sec, I actually got to open up a calendar. What month are we in? Oh, we're only in April, March, April. Something ain't jiving right. You got to be kidding me. Well, there you have it. Yeah, Easter was April 16th. Okay, so we are only April. Guys, that's the benefit of being online. Every day is the same. It's just major income. It's like ATM day today. So it was ATM day. So that means, guys, that I have been in this exactly 1 month. Can that be right? Let's go to the very top. Yeah, look, 1 month. You gotta be kidding me. Wow, time flies when you're making so much money. Guys, this is just one of my accounts. But as you can see, this here was paid yesterday. I'll get more today. Okay, so 422 and 322. I have been in gladiacoin exactly 1 month. Okay, and here you go. Now, do you think I doubled my 4 Bitcoin in 1 month? Or at least in 90 days? I 11x'd my 4 Bitcoin in just 30 days. Now, guys, this is one of my accounts. I don't really want to put public how many accounts I got, but let's just say I have a lot of accounts for the simple fact I have dissected this strategy, invented this strategy, and it maximizes your income. I don't care if you only have 1 Bitcoin to come in, or if you're like some of my people that have 30 Bitcoin to come in. Okay, you can utilize my strategy. And I actually will make a diagram showing you my strategy. Okay, now, why am I not sharing this live on the webinar? Well, because, guys, this strategy of mine is so incredibly powerful that I just don't want it sent all over the freaking world to even people that, aren't even investing into themselves, okay? So once you become a member of gladiacoin, okay, and you literally can come in for as little as 0.1 Bitcoin, and once you've signed up at least at 0.1 Bitcoin, boom, all you got to do is reach out to me or come into one of my Thursday webinars, which are free webinars, and I will teach you the strategy. And I mean, I'm telling you, anybody can do it, okay? We have done examples of having, I had a girl who had a 4,200, or she had a credit card. She had charged $4,200 on it. That was like the amount that she had, her balance. And she hadn't paid that thing off in 3 years. I mean, just like most people do with credit cards. They just pay the minimum payment. So what we did is we called up the bank, and the bank extended the limit to $7,000. We took that extra $2,800, okay, and we then put that into Bitcoin and put it into gladiacoin. And then we used my strategy, and we kept doing what my strategy tells you to do, but we only did it for 16 days, 1/6. We already have enough money that now we're just sitting on it, and in less than 90 days will we be paid back over $12,000. All right? That credit card will be paid off in less than 50 days. And that's all we did. We took this girl's credit card, so the bank's money, she rolled it into gladiacoin, $2,800 worth of it, and with my strategy, she is now in 90 days going to be getting over $12,000 back. Guys, it's extremely powerful. gladiacoin, as this presentation presents without my strategy, is amazing and incredibly powerful. With my strategy, it's 10x. All right, so anyways, I know a bunch of you are like, how do I get in? How do I get in? How to get in? The button should have appeared below this video by now. Just click it, get registered, get signed up. All right, there's 2 buttons under here. The other one gets you into Ryan University, which is a complete free training site that I've developed for you. And what you want to do is once you create your free account there as well, then you want to go into the training center and you want to register for my Thursday webinars. Okay, my Thursday webinars, I will guide you through. I'm going to be honest with you. The Thursday webinars are almost 100% gladiacoin right now because everybody is just making so much progress in gladiacoin. Everybody's making money, and so the webinars are getting a little crowded with gladiacoin, meaning we're not talking really about the other companies that we work with as well. So that's good for you guys, and it's definitely a way for you guys to come in and take advantage right now. For anybody that starts with at least 2 Bitcoin, like I said, create your first account, your Spartacus 2 account with 0.1 Bitcoin, and then reach out to me. I will have contact information. Reach out to me though, and I will design. You just tell me how much Bitcoin you're bringing in. I will design you the best strategy for you. And anybody over 2 Bitcoin, I will even set up the strategy for you and then release the accounts to you. And like I said, you will get paid the very next day on your first binary. And then you can just keep rolling it in and you know, you can take this doubling in 90 days, throw it out the window. You can start doing it. Well, as you can see, I've doubled my money how many times in just 1 month? All right, and guys, this is so fun. I can't even believe it's only been 1 month, but numbers don't lie. It's right there on the computer. All right, so let me just get to a few questions. I really want to keep this presentation short. Like I said, I do Thursday webinars every single week, except the odd time that I'm out of town and just can't if I'm in some, you know, a conference or something like that. But I've even been known to do webinars while I'm on a cruise in the middle of the ocean. So I'm very dedicated to helping everybody out. So I'm just going to answer a few questions here because I want to keep this this webinar really really short. A lot of my webinars go 2 hours long, and I definitely don't want this one to go there. So okay, let me see here. All right, can anybody do that? Yeah, I mean, you don't need to have, okay, the question is, can anybody do this? I'm not the best at online marketing. Guys, like I said, you can actually do gladiacoin and not market at all. I mean, you literally don't have to get anybody under you. Yes, there is even more money to be made if you do, but you don't have to. I mean, you literally can just come into gladiacoin, set up your accounts, and then that's it. I mean, literally, and it'll just pay your blockchain wallet, which leads to my next question. They just asked, how do we get the money? gladiacoin pays your wallet ID. Okay, now anybody that signs up, I mean, I give you free training on exactly how to set it up, but all you do is you can go to blockchain.info and just set up a free account. And then once you have your free account, all you do is there's 2 tabs when you get in there. One is send, one is receive. You just click receive. It will give you a wallet ID. All right, and then all you do is you just come into your Gladia account. Let me just shorten up this window to get in the screen here. All you do is just go into your Gladia account, hit here, finance, Bitcoin wallet, and then you're going to enter that ID, and then you're just going to hit save. It's that simple. And then every day, if you've earned at least 0.03 Bitcoin, gladiacoin just pays you. I mean, literally, like, you know, now depending where you are in the world, but for me, the cutoff is at 10 a.m. So at 10 a.m. for like 15 minutes, gladiacoin goes in, calculates everything, and then they start paying out at that day. And about, well, yesterday it was like 11:30 a.m., but usually it's like anywhere from 12:30 to 3. If I have my blockchain logged in and I'm just have it logged in, all I hear is beep, beep, and I just get all these payments coming in. It's just freaking amazing. It's a whole lot of fun, guys. Even any of you, if you're even skeptical, who cares? Go buy a 0.1, just a Spartacus 2, a 0.1. You're going to double in 90 days. You got nothing to lose, but I'm going to tell you what. People don't stay at a Spartacus 2.1. It's just too much fun. There's too much money to be had. And I'm telling you what, if you come on the Thursday webinars, all you hear is how it's changing people's lives, okay? I mean, guys, the sky's the limit on how much you can make here. So, all right. Yes, you're welcome. Okay. That's what I needed to know. Okay. So sorry, guys. There's so many comments. I'm trying to whip through the comments just to get to the questions here. How do I get a Bitcoin? Well, good question, actually. And I meant to actually even explain that, and I didn't. So there's a lot of ways to get Bitcoin, to turn your money into Bitcoin, okay? I'm only going to more or less talk about one. I'll suggest a couple here, but one is what I suggest most people do because they use it. Now, however, if you are in the U.S. or if you are in Canada or anywhere else in the world, if you want, you can wire me money and I will send you back Bitcoin. Or if I happen to be setting up your strategy, I'll just, I'll set up your strategy for you. If you're in Canada, you can e-transfer it. However, one thing I want you to know is you can go to localbitcoins.com. All right. Let me just whip over there real quick. localbitcoin.com. All right. And then it's this site. Now you can just do a search and you can buy Bitcoin from people. Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. I've never had a problem. But for instance, if I wanted to select, say you were in Canada, I want to select Canada and I want to go get $1,000 put into Bitcoin. I'm just going to put 1,000 CAD in Canada. I hit all online offers and I hit search. Now, it will search for everybody that's in here, okay? Now, actually, you know what? I've been talking USD funds all day long. So let's go USD because as you guys can see, 1,700. Well, that's because right now Bitcoin's like 16 and change in Canadian. So let's go to US here. And we're just going to hit search. Now I kept it as Canada, but it doesn't matter. All right, so as you can see right here, if I want to use perfect money here with this guy, I can go do it. I send him perfect money. All right, now what I do is I look for somebody that's done well over 100 transactions and is 100%. I mean, look at them all. This guy's done 10,000 transactions at 100% if you want to do MoneyGram. Okay, Western Union, or you can actually, guys, you can even do banks. There'll be people that will say, you know, hey, I'm with, you know, Wells Fargo. All you got to do is go take cash and deposit it into their account in Wells Fargo. Now, what Local Bitcoins does is that they keep, once you initiate the trade, before you even buy, they put, once the seller accepts that they want to do the trade with you, the Bitcoin is then put in a trust with Local Bitcoins. Then once you mark it paid, then the seller marks it paid, and then Local Bitcoins sends you the Bitcoins right away. All right, so that's what I'm saying. It's incredibly easy. And guys, it beats any of the places like Coin Mama. You can go to Coin Mama and use your credit card and buy Bitcoin, but your fees are going to be higher than if you use this service. And guys, I'm telling you, when you get a good relationship with somebody, like I've got a guy, I just know him by his email now. We still go through Local Bitcoins, obviously, because I like the added benefit of the Bitcoins being held in trust. But it's like literally within 3 minutes, I've got my Bitcoins. I just e-transfer him money, then boom, my Bitcoins are released. So this is the only way I'm going to show you on this webinar is Local Bitcoins. Now, if you go search on the internet, Bitcoin ATMs in your area, so whatever city you're in, depending what city you're in, but if it's a decent sized city, there'll actually be ATMs at stores that you can literally go walk in, deposit cash, and then it will send right to your wallet. Okay, it's got a scanner on it that will scan your blockchain code, and then it will send you the Bitcoin right away. Depending what country and what cities you're in, some will even, you can even sell your Bitcoin and the machine will give you cash. So guys, it is getting so easy and so worldwide spread that there's no reason. I mean, the fact is, guys, you have to get into Bitcoin regardless. I mean, if you expect to live another 20 years, there's no way you're going to go 20 years without doing a Bitcoin transaction. So you might as well get in it now while Bitcoin's only at 1,200. Some experts are saying it can get to 3,000 just this year alone. Okay, well, so why not come in and buy it? Why not come in right now, be buying Bitcoin at 1,200, be putting it into gladiacoin, turning it into 10,000, and then boom. Now, not only did you turn it into 10,000 of today's value, but now the value's doubled because now Bitcoin's worth 3 grand. So you really turned that 10 grand into over 20 grand. I mean, it's just crazy. Okay, how do I, like I said before, just click the button below the video somewhere on here and you can get started right now. Right now this webinar is live, so the button is below, but like I said, in the future this is going to be put out there as a replay, so you guys can click it there. Yes, you're in Australia. Yeah, I mean, like I said, guys, this is worldwide. Okay, it looks like a lot of the questions that I'm getting, I've already answered. Like, guys, literally, this is worldwide that anybody can come in here. Yes, 3 Bitcoin is no problem. Guys, I have strategies, I mean, as low as you want. But to be honest with you, if you don't come in with, say, at least 0.3 Bitcoin, then, I mean, don't worry about my strategy right now. Just come in and create an account, and we can always do my strategy when you want to upgrade. But the more you come in with, obviously, the bigger impact my strategy has for you. For instance, I had a guy come in with 8.3 Bitcoin. Okay, it cost him at the time like $10,475. And he made $1,800 the very next day. Yes, I set it up for him. And he was paid over $1,800 the very next day, meaning like 14 hours from when I was done setting it up. He got paid back already $1,800. He's completely addicted. He's been online for 5 years, well, just over 5 years. And he says he's done nothing but struggle. And he's just so glad that he's found me and found gladiacoin. And what's funny is he was even with me years ago. But because I do not promote get-rich-quick products, okay, and I'm not spammy, like, I mean, I don't promise you the world. I literally am as transparent, as honest as I can possibly be, and I just tell it like it is. And if you're offended by it, then you need to go somewhere else, because the fact is, I'm not here to sell you. I'm here to educate you, And then hopefully you're smart enough to, once you become educated, then you go and take action, because once you're, education reduces fear. Fear is there because of lack of education. So for instance, the more knowledge that you have about a certain aspect of it, the more willing you are to take action. Why? Because your fear is down, because you know what the heck you're doing. So that's all I do, is I educate people, and I educate your people for you. And that's why on these Thursday webinars, you guys got to get on these webinars, because this is what I do. I do question and answer the whole webinar. And I'm telling you guys, people take action, meaning I'm doing the education / selling for you. Okay, now I don't sell, but I educate, and that just happens to create a lot of sales. So anyways, that guy had left me. And then he came back to me a year later. He was just tired of being screwed over by these get-rich-quick, these high promises that don't ever pay out results. And look it, now he came in, he threw in $10,475, and he's just loving it. Literally messaging me every day. He's on every Thursday webinar, and he's just on a high. And guys, that's what gladiacoin can do for you. All right, so anyways, 2 things. I'm going to actually leave this webinar because it looks like most of these questions are all the same, and I've kind of answered them. And then some of them, a lot of them are about my strategy. Well, you come on to the Thursday webinar and you can learn about my strategy. So there's 2 buttons below this webinar. One is to click to get signed up to gladiacoin, which you need to do right away. And then also sign up at the link below, because it'll open in a new tab. And then go to the link below that says Ryan University. You make sure you create your account there, and then go into the training tab once you log into your Ryan University account and register for that webinar. Okay. Actually, I forgot. Below Ryan University, there's also a webinar link that you can then get registered for the webinar. You definitely want to come on the Thursday webinars, guys. They're absolutely amazing. And that's basically all you want to do. If you want to earn binary, all right, if you want to come into gladiacoin and just double your money every 90 days or every 42 days using my strategy and not do anything, great. But if you really want to make money, you want to make money like my account, to where you can get up, like say 44 Bitcoin in 30 days, then all you need to do is come to my Thursday webinars and get people to come to my Thursday webinars. And you get them by marketing your Ryan University webinar link, which you will see in the back office of your RU under the training tab and the affiliates tab. You'll see your own custom URL that you market, and that will get people to the webinar. I will educate the people in the webinar. They will come into gladiacoin, and every time they do, you will start getting binary commissions, and that is how you really start ramping up your gladiacoin. So anyways, for everybody on this webinar, thanks for coming on this webinar. I'm glad that you guys came on. I'm glad to see all of the excitement, all of the wows and stuff like that on this webinar. I would have got a little bit more personal with you, but I want to keep this quick. If you want to get any more questions answered, like I said, click below on the Ryan University, register for that, and I will see you on a Thursday webinar. All right, but before you get in there, make sure you create your own gladiacoin account and fund it, so that you'll have access to the back office and you'll be able to follow along on these Thursday webinars. Okay guys, so thanks for coming on this webinar. And one last thing I want you to notice, I did put a special offer that is for this webinar only, that is below here, and it's called special offer on that button. All you gotta do is click that special offer, and I made it especially for this webinar, so just click it, watch that quick little video, and you will be amazed on the offer that I am giving out for those that take action today. Anyways, thanks for coming on this webinar, guys. We will see you on the Thursday one.